Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be doing some more diverse world no moving country streaks with explanations. Hopefully you will gain some tips with this, but yeah, no move. We're going to be doing the country streaks, possibly trying to go for the world record, but I doubt we'll actually get there. Okay, so we start off with what should be Russia. It's got quite a Baltic, that kind of vibe, but then we have the long antenna here. And then just these kind of wooden houses as well. And then just kind of the vegetation. It kind of feels like Estonian or Latvian, but it feels a bit more poor, I would say. And then we have this car with the long antenna. And then the road is in worse condition. And yeah, so this should be Russia. And then we have non-EU license plates. So I'll say we're somewhere around here. Nice, okay. Got the general area there. Okay, so this should just be Spain. These are Spanish bollards here. So we have two white dots on one side and then a yellow part on the other side. Similar to the Estonian bollards, but yeah, we have the yellow part here. These signs as well, these white signs. These ones as well, like I think these are overtaken ones. And then it kind of feels a bit French, but then these are Spanish bollards, and then kind of a bit of a Mediterranean feel as well. So maybe somewhere up here, possibly. Maybe I'll try somewhere around here. Okay, nice, a bit further west. Okay, we start here with Peru. We've already started. But yeah, this is Peru, so the best way to tell this is Peru is the striped poles, the black and white striped poles. You can find this in some countries like Malaysia, stuff like that. But they're mostly they're not round. They're mostly like wood, rectangular wood. You'll have the black and white striped, and then we have the black car here as well. Yellow lines. Normally Peru is a bit drier than this, so we should be maybe up in this area, I would say, but yeah, this one is Peru. Yep, okay. Bit further east was that. This should just be the US. Murray Lane and Lone Pine Road. Looks like we might have some wildfires going on possibly, so I'm considering California here. Maybe somewhere just in the Central Valley area. Like around here maybe, but yeah, so yellow lines in the middle, just kind of an American feel with a pickup truck here driving right, and then these green signs, English, yeah, so this should just be the US. Okay, that was actually Montana, that makes sense. And finally, we should just have the US again. Warzel Drive, bit of a strange name, but yeah, this one feels a bit more eastern. Can't really see that license plate. Maybe New Hampshire possibly, but it feels eastern. Looks like it's in the autumn or the fall, but yeah, the green signs again, driving right, the yellow, and then just kind of the northeastern feel. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go New Hampshire here because that could have been a New Hampshire plate. Okay, it was Pennsylvania actually, near the New York border, but yeah, that is 5, a relatively easy seed, with the bollards, America pretty easy, the Peru, the striped poles, and Russia with the car, but yeah, that's 5. Okay, this should be New Zealand, so we are driving left. Driving left, we have the blue street signs. They're similar to the American ones, but they're blue. Sun in the north, and then we have these bollards, so they're white, and then they have a black, red bit. The bollards, you may get them confused with like Turkey or Australia, but they're a bit smaller, and it wraps around to the back as well, so it's like it doesn't it stretches around the whole bollard. And yeah, white road lines here, and then some yellow ones down there, which you also find in New Zealand. And then this is a bit of a strange New Zealand landscape. Normally these fields will be a bit greener, but maybe it's like in the summer or something. So I would say this is South Island, but just kind of a southern hemisphere feel as well. So yeah, I might go very far south actually, near Invercargill. Okay, it was north of the South Island, but still South Island and still New Zealand. This should be the US once again. We've had three different landscapes. Yeah, so speed limit, this is an American sign. If you were confused between the US and Canada, it would say maximum here instead of speed limit. But yeah, we had that Montana one, kind of western, and then the eastern one, and now we have, I'd say, Kansas, Oklahoma, that kind of area, the Midwest. But yeah, it should be in this kind of area. It does look a bit drier. And then we have this house as well, driving right, everything American with the English and the speed limit sign. But I'll go Oklahoma here near the Kansas border. And there was actually southern South Dakota. Wouldn't have said it was that far north. Okay, once again, we could have America. I don't know what is going on. This will be the fourth one, which is pretty crazy. Now, is there a possibility of this being Canada? Yeah. We have basketball net here. We do have front plates. I suppose they could be Ontario plates, but you see, this could be Canada. There is a chance of this being Canada. It's one or the other. Haven't got any signs. I don't think this is gonna be Quebec. A lot of trees here. It's just the houses remind me of like Toronto area. Okay, could that be a hockey net? That could be a hockey net, which would suggest Canada. Bit of a strange clue, but yeah, we also have another basketball net. So I'm actually going to go Canada here. I'm going to go Toronto suburbs. The architecture does look kind of Canadian. These bungalows here, that makes sense. And then the plates make sense. But yeah, this one I'm going to go Canada just due to the hockey net and the architecture. Nice. Okay, that was actually St. Catharines. Wow. Right near the border. But yeah, that makes sense. Bit of a strange way to work that one out. But yeah, in the St. Catharines suburbs there. Nice area around there. Okay, this one is Iceland. So we have these yellow bollards here, which they're fully yellow, which you won't really see anywhere else. Actually, maybe Faroe Islands have them, but yeah. So we have these yellow signs as well, the language as well, the kind of volcanic feel. But yeah, this is pinpointable, I would say. If it's too hard, I won't spend too much time on it. We have the 264, Hovsolder and Hella. Yeah, I'll just go somewhere around here because there's a lot of towns here. Yeah, okay, nice. And then finally, to finish things off, this is Argentina, yeah. So for this one, basically we have the black car, we have the sun in the north. In South America, I think I've explained this before, but the black car you get at Argentina, Uruguay, Peru. Yeah, that's it. But yeah. So we have the black car, kind of a volcanic-ish landscape. It should be pretty far south. But yeah, kind of these bits of dry grass here as well. Black car, and yeah, so this is Argentina. Alright, nice. So we are at 10, not too bad. Believe we got to 17 or something in the last one. But yeah. Alright, so this is Colombia, and to tell that this is Colombia is there's a cross on the back of the sign, the Colombian cross. So whenever you have your sign, there will be a cross pattern on the back. That is only really found in Colombia, and then mixed with the landscape, driving right, these signs up here, the white blur of the car, these hills. Yeah, I said the landscape, but yeah, these hills, they're pretty Colombian, and the fence, Colombian fence meta. Yeah, this is Colombia with that cross there. Nice tip if you're, because South America, Latin America, if there's hardly any clues, I can find pretty hard. It's one of my worst continents in GeoGuessr. But yeah, if you have this sign, you know you're in Colombia. Nice. Pretty close as well. Wait, if it will zoom out, I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, pretty nice score. That was just a random plonk. Okay. If this bridge... Okay, so this is Ireland. Nice location here. I like this is Gen 4, and I like it's kind of dramatic. Like this view, the railway track, and then the brightness and darkness of the clouds, or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, Erin. That's basically so. Eire, Eire is Ireland in Irish. So Erin, Lanrod Erin. It's like must be like I'm not too sure, but yeah, this means Ireland here, and we also have English as well, and just kind of Irish landscape, yeah, train tracks, these gates, rolling green fields, pretty typical Irish bungalow there, got a kind of yellowish color, but yeah, where could this be? Somewhere like up here maybe. Okay, wow, that was it down in, is that Wexford? Yeah, okay. But yep. Here we have Canada. We're going all in with the Canadas and Americas today. But yeah, Canadian flag, there's not much to say there. If the Canadian flag wasn't there, I think I would have gone Canada anyway. Solid yellow line in the middle, you like it's like without the dot, it's not dotted. You very rarely see in the US. It's more of a Canadian thing. What else? The sea over here, it feels quite eastern. You can just about see the maximum sign over there. And then it feels quite cold, quite northern, with these trees as well. And then these like blue kind of discolored pine trees, I tend to see a lot in Canada. And then I think I've explained this before, but over here we have like the wood, which is painted like quite a northeastern here thing. And then the French tricolor flag colours. So this might be New Brunswick or something. Quite nice it was up near Bathurst. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, this is Estonia. So these are Estonian bollards. I covered this in my Eastern Europe tips video. You can check that out if you want. But yeah, similar to the Spanish ones that we had in round 3 or 2 or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, we have the yellow, similar to the Spanish, the solid yellow line, and then the 2 yellow dots, and then mixed with the kind of Baltic landscape. This is Estonia. Somewhere down here, possibly. Okay, nice. And for 15, we have Switzerland, because I get mixed up if I've explained things before, but I'll just explain it anyway. So in Switzerland and Japan, the car will be lower to the ground, or the camera will be lower to the car, and they'll kind of have a wider blur. You can kind of tell that the camera's lower here, and then it's kind of hard to tell about the wider blur. It is easier to see in Japan, but you'll have a blur here, and then these Swiss bollards as well. They're a bit thick, like they're thicker than normal bollards. Not as thick as the French ones though, but they're similar to the Luxembourg ones and the Germans with the 2 like white dots here in the black background, and it's circular. And then yeah, Freudville. Can't tell if that's German or French. It's like a mix of the two, like Ville and Freud, or V. But yeah, Strange Swiss location. Normally you'll have like rolling hills or mountains. Yeah, interesting. But I'll go somewhere like around here. Alright, nice. Okay, that was French. It was just north of Lausanne. But yeah, that's 15. Alright. This should be the US again, but this is Hawaii, I believe. I was looking for any car meta in case it was like this was the Northern Mariana Islands or American Samoa. So yeah, double yellow lines in the middle, driving right. We have English, so that points towards the US, and then it feels quite volcanic. We have very tall mountains, very tropical, volcanic, points me towards Hawaii, like tropical flowers here, the palm trees. But yeah, this should be Hawaii with this kind of landscape. These big mountains here. Yeah, so this is Hawaii. I'll just go in Honolulu. But yeah, still the US. Okay, it was Oahu. We're on 16. Okay, so this is South Korea. We have a black car. There are you've those South American countries that you have the black car, and then South Korea, and then Jordan, and then some Asian countries as well, like Malaysia and sometimes Indonesia. Well, sometimes Indonesia and Malaysia, but yeah. So so black car here, with this winter coverage. South Korea has a lot of winter coverage. These valleys, the Asian architecture. You may think Japan, but with the black car and these things on the pole. Oh, driving right as well, and then these things on the poles. So in Taiwan, you will have this the whole way down to the ground, and it'll be a bit more bright yellow. And then in Japan, they will be vertical, and then in South Korea, you have the diagonal yellow and black lines going a bit down the pole, but not the whole way down. But yeah, this is South Korea. Maybe somewhere up here, possibly. Alright, nice. So that's 17. I can't actually remember what we got last time. So this one is Nigeria. So we have this follow car. You do get follow cars in a lot of countries, but this police car follow car is only found in Nigeria. So you see the police bars on the top. There actually is meta where you can, like, if the red is on the left and if the blue's on the right, that determines what part of Nigeria. I haven't really learnt that, but for just knowing this is Nigeria, you have the police follow car here, and you will have this kind of wider blur as well. Not the camera isn't lower, it's just a wider blur. And then there's the other Nigerian car that I covered in my Africa tips video. But yeah, this is Nigeria, and you normally get this car. Well, it's not really a car, but in the Lagos area. So yep. Somewhere around here, maybe. Okay, that actually was Abuja. So yeah, I suppose you can get a mix of the cars. We are on 18. Hopefully this is not where it is lost. Come on. Yes, okay, nice. So basically we have these bollards here. So they have the black top and then the red and like black on both sides. Red on one side and black on the other. You find these in Austria, Slovenia, and Montenegro. But yeah, I was leaning Montenegro because I kind of tend to associate this landscape with Montenegro, up in like this kind of area. I would say these mountains, and then the road as well, and then this antenna, these mountains as well, and then we have the rifts, which are only found in Albania, Montenegro, and Senegal. But with these bollards, this is not Senegal. It's definitely not Senegal. It's Montenegro. But yeah, pretty interesting one here. But yeah, this is Montenegro. Nice, near the Serbian border. And for 20, can we make it? I think so. This is either Eswatini or South Africa. So we have a white car. The sun's in the north. This can either be Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho, or Eswatini. Doesn't really look Lesotho with all these trees. Too hilly for Botswana. Is this Eswatini? This is actually a hard one. This this could be either. Normally Eswatini is quite distinguishable, but this is a bit drier. Let me think. Any other way? I'm actually not. Well, you normally do have the yellow outside line, but we don't have anything in the middle, which is a bit strange. I'm just seeing where this so it's kind of east-west, I would say. More or less east. Well, it's a bit north-south as well. This is a tough one, I've got to say. Eswatini can look like this. But then again, is it just South Africa? This is an interesting one. Feel like in country streaks where I'm stuck between them, between countries, it's always between two countries in the same area. My first thought was Eswatini, but where could this be? Like, are the roads actually in the mountains? And would this be Gen 2 if this was South Africa? It could be like over here, possibly. Like, who knows? Okay, so we're on 19. It would be nice to get to 20, but I think I'm gonna go South Africa here. Or I'm gonna go Eswatini. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go South Africa, somewhere up here. Here we go, wish me luck. And it was Eswatini. Okay, it was one or the other. That one was quite hard. It just didn't look like typical Eswatini. It was just a bit different, but yeah, we got to 19. I believe we got to 17 last time, so we had a bit of an improvement. That actually was a pretty forgiving seed. Like, it wasn't too bad, or like for the rounds update this one. Yeah, yeah, that was a pretty hard one, I think, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to be doing another one of these, many ones of these, maybe in different maps, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully you gained some tips from this, and yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, I will see everyone soon. Bye bye.